So here we are at Granö Beckasin in the southern Lapland in Sweden. And this, don't know if you can see very clearly, but this is our favourite sauna. And if you've been watching my Instagram, you will have seen lots of photos of this place, especially in the summer. But here we are having a sauna session in the winter. It's about 6 o'clock at the moment, and we've had the sauna going for a while to make sure it's nice and warm by the time we get in there. We usually like to do 70-80 degrees C in the sauna here. So let's go on in. And the lights are off at the moment. There we go. And this is our sauna here. Nice and cosy. Just got some fresh wood in earlier. And then out here we've got a view onto the river, which is obviously frozen this time of the year. Not very clear, of course, too dark. This phone isn't very good at picking up the light in the dark. And we are currently at, if I can even see it on this phone. Yeah, you can't quite see it there at the moment, but we are at, that's above 100 degrees at the moment. That's pretty warm. So I'll do another video a bit later on to talk about the benefits of saunaing and how that can be useful spiritually too. Okay, so we've just finished our sauna session. A nice good 30 minutes. Mostly in, just have to switch off the light, there we go. Mostly in about 90 degrees C in there. We opened the door to cool it down, because if you notice it was about 100 degrees C when, well 110 actually when we walked in. So yeah, we opened the door to cool it down so we could spend a little bit longer in there. And I've mentioned it many times in the Instagram posts I've made about how beneficial saunas are, both physically and spiritually. Physically, there's a lot of stuff we can talk about. Lots and lots and lots of studies showing how just a few sessions of only 20 minutes of sweating nicely in a sauna can greatly reduce the chances of heart disease and cardiovascular problems. How neurological disorders, the symptoms sort of lessen very much just from sauning. And how a lot of toxins have been shown to come out in the sweat. So microplastics, heavy metals, all of that sort of thing come out in the sweat. And yeah, a lot of these benefits are people with cardiovascular problems or neurological problems. They haven't changed their diet, they haven't changed how much alcohol they drink and how much crappy food they eat, and yet sweating in a sauna was enough to reduce their symptoms and reduce their chance of cardiovascular disease. Lots and lots of studies out there. My wife has read quite a few of them, so feel free to check out her website if you would like to know more of the benefits of that kind of thing. But safe to say there's a lot of benefits physically. Spiritually, mentally, there's a lot of benefits. So I talk a lot with my clients about how challenges in real life, in the physical world, can really spur on spiritual progress. So in the sauna, if you're not used to heat, it can be a bit of a challenge. Let's just show you very quickly. It's a beautiful misty evening here on the bridge. Can't see much that direction, but that's the frozen over river I was standing on in a previous video. And these are some of the Swedish houses here. It's a beautiful wooden bridge over the Umeälven here. Yeah, and there's Granö Beckasin, the Eco Hotel. So yeah, so when you're challenged with heat, if you're not used to heat, it can be quite stressful. Your muscles might tense up, you might get restless, and of course all sorts of different thoughts might pop up into your mind saying this is too much. Emotions might pop up. For some people it can be quite claustrophobic in a sauna. So in a way the sauna is like a form of meditation. You're feeling the discomfort in the body because you're not used to it, you're not acclimatized to it. But you stay in there anyway and try and relax as best you can. Watch the thoughts that come up, watch the emotions that come up, feel the discomfort in the physical body and the challenges it's presenting your physical body. So that you can, just like with any other formal meditation, you can learn to be in allowance with what you feel and know that a lot of the thoughts and the emotions that are coming up aren't actually as serious as they may seem. Even if the thoughts and emotions are trying to tell you there's danger, there isn't actually any danger. And it helps you to learn to acknowledge thoughts and emotions and know that you don't have to react to them or act on them. Helps you be more choosing of what you wish to think and feel. So it's a very powerful thing that you can do if you're not used to heat. Saunas can be a fantastic challenge to the body, the mind. Yes. So similarly, I'll probably do a video on cold therapy and how that can be challenging, and the gym as well. There's a lot of things in real life that can be fantastic for spiritual progress. Oh, yep. My wife's telling me to maybe film some of the nice Swedish houses here. So this is an old farm here, an old farm building there, and there's the farmhouse. Yep. As you can see here in Sweden, they have lights on all the time. They're not worried about electricity out here. Some of them are, I'm sure, about the price of electricity, but when it gets to minus 38 degrees C, like it has been for over a week, and most of the winter it's been minus 20, minus 25, you have to have the heating on a lot, and most of it is in these areas is electrical heating. Yeah, it's lovely doing the sauna here because it's plus 80, 90 degrees Celsius inside, and then as you step outside it can be minus 38 on some days. Today it's -9 today. Yeah, -9 today, so it's actually quite cosy and warm, and that's why I'm not really wearing any gloves or a big coat at the moment. I'm quite comfortable in just my fleece. That's how used to the cold we are here. Anyway, I hope that's been useful for, seeing how a sauna may benefit you spiritually, how it can be a meditation. And I hope you're enjoying the night time here in Sweden as well. Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was going to say maybe I'll finish with the horses here. And this is quite a nice introduction actually for a video I will do eventually on cold therapy and how cold therapy can be very useful. Because as you can see with these horses, they've both got a coat on today. But these horses have been out in the cold even when it was minus 38 degrees C, and they were quite comfortable. Not a problem. They've both got a coat on now though. Maybe they put them on at night time. So here we go. I don't know if the camera can show their faces very much.
It's a bit dark. Okay.
It's a bit dark, isn't it? Yeah, we don't have any carrots for you two today. They know my wife because my wife's always giving them carrots. Good night. Hey då. Yeah, she still wants a carrot. Okay, hope that's been useful. If you got any questions about the sauna therapy, or any comments to make, just make them in the comment section below. And if you'd like to continue to support this channel, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.